Yes, this is Weekend Winners, proudly brought to you by 1Equine for the equine athlete. We are back at Albion Park on Saturday night, a 9-race program, 5:40 start time. This is the last meeting of August, so spring is just around the corner, and we've got a good card in front of us here this weekend. The free-for-all, without doubt, is the highlight race. Many of these horses eyeing off a start in Sydney next week. The Len Smith Mile, Speak the Truth. He starts from gate 1. The Janitor, first up, since performing really well during the recent Constellations Carnival. He's drawn out in 7. And the in-form Frankie Ferocious. Yes, he's back in form. He's aiming for a hat-trick, back behind the Mobile here on Saturday night. Past 2 victories from the stand. So this is an intriguing race over the mile. I'm certainly going to run a very fast time. A lot of these horses have to perform if they are to be considered for a start in that feature race in Sydney next week. So looking forward to that. That is race number 4. In this edition of Weekend Winners, we are going to chat with Chloe Butler and Leonard Cain. Chloe Butler jumps in the hot seat to go through her drives on Saturday night, and she's with us now. Chloe, appreciate the time.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
We start with race 3 for you on Saturday night. This is the up to NR75 final. They're always competitive races, and you've got the drive on Côte d'Azur, a horse that you've only had one drive on previously. Do you like this horse?
Yeah, he definitely didn't disgrace himself that time I drove him. I was really happy with his run. He worked quite hard early and, yeah, still finished quite strong at the finish. So I think it's, if anything, it could be his race on Saturday night.
Okay, he is a horse with good gate speed, so inside draw 1 mile, that's a big plus.
Yeah, I personally think I have quite a strong opinion of him, and he's got the right draw in the right race. I personally believe he's been running some quick miles at Redcliffe, and I think he should be able to bring that here.
You know better than anyone, when you draw the inside gates at the mile at Albion Park, in particular on the Saturday night where it's quite even as far as the ability is concerned, that's a big head start. But in saying that, he's a horse, whether you want to lead with him or take a trail, he's going to get every opportunity.
Yeah, he's very versatile. He can take a sit or he can lead and roll along and still finish off strong. So obviously I'll have a chat to Graham before I drive him Saturday night and see what his options are. But yeah, we'll just weigh it up and see how the race goes.
Okay. Major players in this race away from Côte d'Azur. Strike'em's racing in really good form. Sweet Mia, another Kiwi mare that's in really good form. And then there's a few there off the second row that boast strong numbers as well. So I think they'll be running along in this race.
Yeah, most definitely, and hopefully we'll be following the right one.
Okay, well that's Côte d'Azur, race 3, number 1. Let's go across to race 6. Hell of a hand. I had to go looking with this one. Have you driven this mare before? She's only a little thing, but you have driven her before. Did she leave any sort of impression on you that time?
Yeah, I haven't driven her for a while. I think it's been a fair while since I've actually sat behind her, and she's actually hasn't been disgracing herself of late. And yeah, I think it's not a great barrier draw, but I'm sure she'll be thereabouts.
She's one of those mares that just continues to sort of fly under the radar a little bit. She's always thereabouts. The trick is the draw, like you said, gate 10. It's not ideal, so what are you sort of thinking? Are you looking for the peg line, or are you just trying to find the right horse to follow up?
Pretty much the same as Côte d'Azur. I might have to talk to Graham and see what his opinion is, but she's sort of going good enough with the right trip into the race that she'll come over the top of him and probably go very close.
Okay, there's no standout in this field, is there?
No, I didn't believe so. I think, yeah, she'll go very close if, like I said, she gets the right trip into the race.
The other thing with a lot of these mares, a lot of their recent racing has been over the mile. It's 2,138 metres on Saturday night. That shouldn't pose any problem for Hell of a Hand.
No, I don't think so. She's very versatile, and I think it'd probably suit her even better, really. Just gives it a bit longer to, you know, settle, and hopefully they roll along a bit out in front, and that'll suit her just perfect.
Okay, let's go across to race 8. This is the Mares Band 5 pace. Bradness June, I'm keen to get your thoughts on this mare. She was okay first up, obviously needed the run, and I thought she showed really good improvement last time out. And when you look at those times, out of the first up race to the second up race, there's a big difference. Is she improving in the right areas?
She most definitely is. When we first brought her up from Tamworth, we sort of had a few problems with her. She managed to win her qualifying pace, and a bit went wrong with her, and we chucked her out in the paddock for a couple months, and she's finally on the right track, so if we can keep her going that way, then I think she'll do a nice job up here.
Is the trick on Saturday night with her the barrier draw? Is that a really sticky gate, gate 5?
Yeah, definitely. She's one of those horses, she just pegs all day, so if she drew 1 or 8, it would have been perfect, but we have to deal the cards that we've been dealt with, so yeah, we'll just have to see what happens.
Okay, so what are you thinking? You just sort of run the arm and just see where they land and try and find a hole somewhere?
She's not overly quick off the gate. I've tried chasing her off previously and she didn't have the greatest gate speed, but I think she'll probably need another run under her belt. We've sort of just been racing her into fitness, so I'll be happy if she can run a place and earn a check.
Okay, Ladurnier's the last start triad winner. She draws gate 3 and she can roll along a bit in her races. Will that help? Will a genuine tempo help Bradness June?
Most definitely. I think that horse will be the one we're chasing. It's absolutely flying at the moment, but you know, if something goes amiss with it, then we'll definitely have a good shot at the end.
All right, well, that's Bradness June, so hopefully third up, she'll keep improving. And what about this last race, Hello IT? Have you found the right race for Hello IT? Barrier 1, a mile, you've got speed to your outside. Does this just set up perfectly in your opinion?
It looks like it does, yes, and I'm praying it does also on Saturday night, but really wanted to get a good gate with him because I keep saying to Dad I think he's one of those horses that if you keep him out in front and rolling along and keep him happy, he'll improve a lot.
Okay, how much gate speed does Hello IT have?
He actually has quite a bit. I've chased him off the arm a couple of times and he actually got out way better than what I had actually thought. So I think if he can do that again, then he'll definitely be up there.
So is the preferred option to hold, or are you happy to trail?
I would like to hold, but if we cop too much pressure, I'm also happy to take the city. He's been following really good of late, so either or doesn't really matter.
There could be some pressure in this race.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's definitely a few horses that will come forward, and as long as we get behind the leader, I'll be happy.
Do you think he can win more than just the one race at Albion Park on the Saturday night circuit?
I'm sure he would with the right trip and the right draws. His last 3 starts, he's had the right trip and the right draw, and he's been really good. He gets on his knee quite bad, so coming wide isn't his favourite, but if you can just peg him and get the right trip, he's more than competitive.
All right, so this in many ways could be the perfect race for him.
Yeah, that's it. I've been dying to draw one with him and we finally have.
All right, so do we save the best till last? Race 9, number 1, Hello IT. Is that your best hope?
I think it's going to have to be drawn where he is, and if they roll along, suits him just perfect.
All right, race 9, number 1, Hello IT. As always, appreciate the time. We'll see you trackside.
Thanks, Chris.
Leonard Cain now joins us to go through his drives on Saturday night. He's jumped in the hot seat. Leonard, appreciate the time.
No worries at all, Chris. Appreciate it.
You've got 2 drives on Saturday night, but they're in the 2 best races on this 9-race program, and I'm keen to get your thoughts on how these races are going to shake out. We start with race 4, the open pace over the mile. This is a good quality race, field of 7, 1 line, 1 mile. You're driving Deus Ex. How do you gauge him right now with where he's at?
Oh, to be honest, he's flying, you know. He's going good. He sort of just relies on a little bit of luck these days. But, the horse is flying. I was over the moon with his run there Saturday night in that stand race. He got, a bit of carnage early with that one running backwards in front of him and sort of got cut short by another runner and held up. And then he actually paced away. And then when I had to check him, rolled into a bit of a gallop and then gave up a bit of an advantage and then chased and finished off real well, He made a lot of ground in a quick last half and made ground in that quick third quarter when he probably didn't deserve to. So off the track too, which usually isn't his go, but he sort of just proved to me there Saturday night that he's going as good as what I think he is.
Okay, so here you are right in the middle of the field, gate 4. You've got Speak the Truth, gate 1, the Janitor on your outside in 7, and they're the big headline names in this race. How does this race shake out at the start?
Oh, look, I think there'll be a bit of, it'll be a bit rough and tumble early, I think, but I think we'll stay out of that and just drive in for 1 run sort of thing and hopefully, obviously it looks like a race that's going to generate a lot of tempo, so that should suit my runner and hopefully Deus Ex will be closing hard late.
Okay, so you're looking for the peg line almost immediately?
I think so, yeah. I think that's the best go these days, especially in a race like what he's in, against the field that he is. So I think that's the best way to drive him in these sorts of fields and, he usually runs an honest race.
With this race having so much quality, it almost guarantees there's going to be a genuine tempo. So is that what you need? If you're on the peg line, faster the better?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. No, like you say, these races generally are run quite genuinely, so, that's always a good thing and definitely plays in their hands a little bit. So I expect him to run a good race there. Obviously, it's a difficult field, but the way he's racing, I think he's certainly up to him.
All right, well, that's Deus Ex there in the free-for-all. What about race 7? This is the Band 4 pace, and I think this is a good race. Rocket City was super impressive winning last Saturday night, and he's got barrier 1. You're driving the horse directly behind him, My Dad Said. he was super sharp last time out.
He was, like you say, he was awesome that last start, and even the start before, he made good ground off the track in a quick last half too. So his 2 runs with us have been promising, and last week's run obviously fills us with a lot of confidence going into a race like this week.
So you know this guy really well. You've been driving him for a fair period of time. Just with what he did last time out, did he give you that feel that he's at his absolute best again?
I think so, yeah. Like I sort of said to Jack when I come back, he actually, swelled up in front and raced them and run away late, which he sort of generally never sort of done in front. But yeah, he sort of showed me a different side of him there last week, and it was a promising side. So he certainly showed that he's definitely back to his best, and hopefully the same thing this week.
Okay, so Rocket City Gate 1, he went 50 and 5 last week. He was so impressive. That was a mile. It's 2,138 metres. So do your chances get enhanced by the fact that it is over the longer trip?
I think so, yeah. Like obviously the way the race looks to set up, it looks perfect for us. Obviously, like you say, Rocket City was massive last week, so it's going to take some beating, but we're in the right spot and we've got the right horse to do it if we can. So I'm certainly going in the Saturday night fairly confident with him.
Okay. It's going to be a good race, that one. So Rocket City, Major Hod, he was the beaten favourite last week, and your guy off that last start victory, they're going to be the 3 major players. They could easily fight out that race, so it will be interesting to see what tempo is like mid-race.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully it's a genuinely run race and we get our good shot. So,
is that your best chance on Saturday night?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be unfair to go any other way. So, with the draw and the way he raced last week, I think I've got to say him.
All right, excellent. My dad said there. Hey, appreciate the time. We'll see you trackside.
No worries at all. Thanks very much.
So there's our 2 drivers for this week, Chloe Butler, Leonard Cain. We wish them the very best of luck on Saturday night. Hopefully some winners headed their way. Now, as far as finding a good bet for this meeting on the weekend, I think we can strike nice and early. Race 3, number 4, Strike 'Em. I like this former Kiwi. He's a 3-year-old. I think there's a lot of upside with him, and his past 2 runs have been very, very good. He was unlucky not to get a start in the Queensland Derby, took out the consolation, and since the carnival, he's been performing really well. This looks a race for him on Saturday night, so I'm going to mark him as the best bet. Race 3, number 4, Strike 'Em. I think he's a horse we're going to hear a lot more about in the coming months, so he's our best bet. Race 3, number 4, if you are gambling this weekend, please do so responsibly. We'll see you trackside Albion Park Saturday night. 9-race card kicking off at 5:40.